Hey there, Ramon Newman here. So today has been an amazing day here in Los Angeles. We've had buckets of rain. Now that might not sound attractive to you if you're used to a lot of rain, but here in Los Angeles we've had a very dry spell and there's been a lot of very serious tragic fires here. So it's a great relief to have this purifying influence of rain in this environment. And in this same vein, I want to share with you that something that I think is very important that gets purified, something that really can corrupt and diminish progress in your leadership, that can in fact cause the collapse of entire organizations. And that one thing is fear. So I'm going to give you some telltale signs that fear may exist in yourself, in others, why it exists, and how to purify it. So the first telltale sign is that when you have that pressure to perform, live up to expectations of shareholders, sometimes it's just about doing things to be seen to be doing things, that you have done something so that you can please these people. And when you're in that mode of pleasing people just to appease them, then you may not be doing things that is really in the best interests of the whole and of everyone. So the next telltale sign is that you can get gripped by what I call small symptomatic problems versus just treating that root cause. And I believe that leaders who are really going to dominate now and in the future are those leaders who are really into investing in treating the cause. The next telltale sign is that you get seized by all the opportunities that come your way and not really considering what is the best opportunity to focus on. Now, why does fear happen? First reason, lack of understanding. You haven't taken the time to understand in yourself, reflect with yourself, reflect and understand with others as to what is best. Another reason why fear exists is because you have fear of outcomes. Another reason is fear of losing what you already have, or fear of growing yourself, growing your business, and taking on that next level of responsibility and success. So how do we purify fear so that you can progress in a more fearless way? First thing is take care of this prefrontal cortex. Don't let it get stressed, tired, or fatigued. Because what they've found is that when people are experiencing fear and anxiety, is there's a lot of blood flow going to the amygdala, which activates our fight, flight, and freeze responses. And when that's not in coherence and coordination with a awake or alert prefrontal cortex and cortex in general, which helps us make those more comprehensive decisions, then we may be making decisions that are not in our best interests or anyone else's. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to go beyond that duality of gain and loss, victory and defeat, which are really just driven by the ego wanting to prove itself. Get back to focusing on what is evolutionary, not what's about gain or loss, or what's going to cause gain or loss or victory or defeat. The next thing is to focus on the quality of relationships that you have, and that within those relationships, it's not about you just proving yourself. You already should have proven value in what you're doing or have taken time to do that. And then just switch the equation to that people believe in what you do and that they believe you have proven value, that they want to do business with you, not that you just want to do business with them, right? So come at those relationships from that frame point. So the fourth thing to purify fear is don't get driven by wanting to prove yourself. You've already proven yourself to get where you are today, so don't feel like you have to overprove yourself. The next thing is to come from love, not fear. Because if you ever notice, when you come from love, you come from caring, you come from compassion, you come from happiness, it also helps other people recognize that in themselves, and they come from those positive qualities as well. And then the last thing you can do to purify fear is have no fear in investing and growing yourself and growing your business. It shows that you really back and trust yourself, and that by investing and growing yourself and your business, it can pay off in numerous ways that you can't even fathom. So that's my take on purifying fear. What's your take?